Traders, as a profession, are very susceptible to mental burnout or the collapse of the mind due to overwork or stress. Mental burnout can be triggered by many factors like overtrading, extreme market conditions, unrealistic expectations, and of course, losses. The first thing you must understand about mental burnout is that typically there is not one single event that can trigger it. It's a gradual process that happens over a long period of time. Burnout is also very broad, and it doesn't only affect one part of your life. It can manifest itself in school, at work, in your relationships, and sometimes even affect the burnout victim physically. So, today we're talking about some ways you can avoid getting burned out as a trader. Let's get into it. First of all, I want you to pay attention to the early warning signs. Burnout can sneak up on you without notice, so it's very important to pay attention to the early warning signs. Here are a few questions for you to ask yourself to see if you're about to burn out or are already burning out. The more times you answer yes, the more likely you are about to experience a burnout. So, are you beginning to question why you should care about your trading plan? Even with the proper diet and fitness habits, are you having frequent migraines, muscle aches, and sickness? Do you feel self-doubt? Do you feel helpless, trapped, and unmotivated? Do you hold off in closing a losing trade even though you know it's already doomed anyway? Have you started to eat more, take drugs, or consume more alcohol than usual? Do you feel angry towards others for the smallest reasons? If you have answered yes to a couple of those questions, you might be getting close or already burning out. The second thing I'd like you to do is to recall the feeling when you first started trading. Do you remember that light bulb moment when you first understood how fundamental and technical analysis made sense? Did you feel giddy when you placed your very first trade? Use that excitement you felt when you first started trading to renew your enthusiasm for the craft. This way, you'll be able to focus more on the positive aspects and less on the stressful ones. The third thing you might consider is finding a trading buddy. They say that misery loves company, and oftentimes it's great to blow out steam with someone who understands exactly what you're going through. But instead of holding hands and cursing at the market when trades don't go your way, share your trading thoughts with your buddy instead. He might be able to help you determine your common mistakes and correct them, allowing you to avoid stress from these problems down the line. The fourth thing I can recommend is pampering yourself a bit. We all have our own ways of unwinding, be it through a beach vacation, a yoga class, a few rounds of paintball. It's important to know what does the trick for you, and then do it. As much as you love trading, make sure that you also do something else that you regularly enjoy to avoid the dreaded burnout. Taking measures to avoid burnout is well and good, but if you're already experiencing, then here are some tips that might help you recover. First, take it easy. When you're feeling more stressed about your trading than usual, you run the risk of making things worse if you force yourself to trade more and work harder. Taking a moment to unwind could help you clear your mind and make it easier for you to focus later on. Secondly, ask for help. More often than not, trying to overcome a burnout on your own can result in twice the pressure you already feel. In this case, there's nothing wrong with consulting a friend or even a counselor. After that, it's possible that burnout might be a product of a different concern other than trading, and it'd be best to isolate which problem you really need to work on. Third thing is taking control. One of the major causes of burnout is the perceived loss of control over a situation, which is something that traders could be prone given the market's dynamic nature. When you feel this kind of anxiety while trading, try to regain control by setting simpler goals. These can be in the form of managing your time wisely, updating your trade journal regularly, or developing a trading plan and sticking to it. And how about you? Have you experienced trading burnout before? What have you done to overcome the condition? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And those are going to be my tips for you to prevent burnout, to find out if you are in a burnout, and if you are, to overcome it. Let me know how you got through it, or if you have any other thoughts. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.